Hello, Mr. Smith here, and today we are going to be looking at how to work with missing numbers and percentages. So, let's say you've got a question like this. Normally, when working with percentages, you're asked to find a percentage of the amount, but today we know the percentage of the amount, but we don't know what number we started with. We don't know what number is 100%. So that's what we need to find out. So, if 14 is 10%, we want to know what 100% is. And you can think of this sort of like fractions, because fractions and percentages are actually the same. And you have to think, what have I done to 10% to get to 100%? Well, of course, you've multiplied it by 10. And like when you are converting fractions, whatever you do to one side, we're going to do to the other. So whatever you do to the percentage, you do to the amount. So we're going to multiply 14 by 10. And of course, that's very simple to do. You simply jump the digits one place to the left. We'll get a 0 placeholder in the ones column. That gives us 140. Okay, so when you start with a percentage of an amount and you need to get back to 100%, the whole number that you had to start with, you simply need to get from the percentage you've got to 100%. And whatever you do to that percentage, you need to do to the amount. So let's have a look at another question. 33 is 20% of what number? Again, that what number is 100%, but we don't know what the value is. So, 20% is 33, but we want 100%. So, ask yourself, what are we going to do to 20 to make 100? Well, obviously, how many 20s go into 100? There are 5 20s in 100, so whatever I've done to the percentage, I need to do to the amount. So, I need to do 33 multiplied by 5. So, over here, I might do a quick vertical multiplication if I don't want to do that mentally. 3 times 5 is 15, carry on, which means 165. So, the number that we would have had to start with, that 100%, would have been 165. Okay, nice and easy, but sometimes we might have a number sentence written like this, and again, it's just simply another missing number with percentage questions, and it's just reworded it. It still wants to know what is 100%. It's telling us that 40% of this mystery amount is 700, but the mystery amount we need to work out. So we know that 40% equals 700. Now, we want 100%. That's where we need to get to at the end. However, look, there's not an easy calculation I can do to get from 40 to 100. I'll have to multiply it by 2.5, which isn't very easy to do. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to have to add in another step in this question. I'm going to go back to the easiest percentage of all, everyone's favourite percentage, 10%. Okay, so I need to think, what can I do to 40% to get to 10%? Well, obviously, all I'm doing is I'm simply dividing it by 4. So then if I'm going to do that to this side, I need to do it to this side too, to the percentage of an amount. So, 700 divided by 4, well, that's going to be quite tricky. Okay, I think I'll have to go over some bus stop division. And let's see. 4 goes into 7 once, remainder 3. 4 goes into 30 7 times, remainder 2, and 4 goes into 20 5 times. So 10% is 175. Okay, and then last step, I need to get from 10% to 100%. So, what have I done to 10% to get to 100? I've obviously times it by 10, so I need to do the very same to this side, and that's a nice easy one for me, because all I've got to do is jump the digits one place to the left, and remember that placeholder in the ones column, that 0, gives me 1,750. And there we go. So that one was a little bit trickier because you can't go easily straight from 40% to 100%. You have to stop at 10% on the way, which is a nice easy percentage to get to. Then once you've got that, times it by 10, and you're all the way back up to 100%. And that is how we can find the missing amounts when we have percentages.